Hello everyone and welcome to today's live with ECB meeting minutes. ECB central banking meeting. They're gonna be talking in like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So we will listen to them. We will see what they say, and I will try to, guide you into how you should behave other than what's going on. What's going on? Well, we're gonna get into what's going on as well, but as well as always, as professionals. My name is Emil, Forex Trader, here to help you becoming a better Forex trader. Also understanding how to trade news. News maybe in a better way than you have been doing before. Greetings, Angfro. Angfro? No, is that Angfro? That's Harold. Yeah, or is it you? Somebody else maybe. Angfro. Are you Harold or are you someone else? Maybe I've confused you too. I think there's two guys with the same username-ish, give or take. Oh. Cheers, mate. Just finished my lunch. Sorry about that. Cheers. Alright, let's go. So, first of all, let me take away my Discord channel. Oh, there's Harold. So there's two different guys here, but the same photo. I don't know. Come on, I want to go into there where we are. So, first of all, how are you today? That is my first question, and kind of my tactics to you guys. How I personally want to go looking into how you are thinking and believing and having it. I do care very much about you guys. That's why I'm here, okay? Sheesh! So, I just need to reduce my own volume here. Music is killing my ears. Was that this low? Is the music too high for you? Or is it too high for me in my ears? But it is what it is. You have me in stereo. I won't scream. Alright, so first of all, I want you guys to have a relaxed, great, educational, intellectual response to central banking meetings. That's why I'm trying to do these lives. So here we have ING. They have come up with a pretty good forecast, but also they have the alternatives. So they are expecting this, okay? They're expecting no changes to the PPE, but maybe increase. They're also expecting no change on the exchange rate comments, which then would leave euro to 120. They might also say something around the growth forecast. Recent data confirms that they are in gradual recovery and somewhat high inflation this year, back one of factors. The reason why I go through this, maybe I should have done this with the Bank of Canada yesterday, where we saw all of a sudden we have an interest rate. We have a central banking policy change, because central banking policy changes doesn't happen too often. Okay, even though it's every second month, give or take, for every central bank, they have a meeting and they update their forecast and whatnot. It doesn't happen often. So it's just this past year, it has been absolutely crazy. Because almost every country has changed their policy. Every country has reduced their interest rates. Every country has started bond purchases of the major economies. So it's been absolutely spectacular. So if you have been here in this bloodbath as of the past year, 1 year and 1 month, yeah, welcome. So what is today's gold target? I will go over that. So we have 1 minute left to the ECB central banking meeting, YouTube, whatever thing. Let's go over to those people and see what they're saying. I think, because I don't think they're going to release ECB monetary policy report. I don't think they're going to publish that until like in 1 minute. So let's go over to their YouTube channel, I think it is. Let's do it on a different thing. Let's do that here. So we are good to go. So we're just going to watch probably the first 5 minutes, and I'm going to give my comments, and then we'll go over to trading. ECB, they are live, and they're still not on. Okay, great. Then we'll just wait for them to be. There she is. Do you guys hear more than I do? I have to check out. What do you guys hear? I don't know what you hear. There you are. So what are you hearing? So if you put on that one, then there's no sound on that side. Okay, well, great. So what's the target? I will go over that very time soon. Is there any sound on that?
Welcome to the press conference after the ECB Governing Council. I'm joined here on stage by ECB President.
I will just wait for them to start bothering us. So, gold. I wanted gold to say 1784, sorry. But I then think I only said that to one of my mentorship students today, that if you're going to buy it, you have to wait for New York Open, which is around now. And I said 1780. And yeah, from there is the buy, and then up to 2000.
Demand and the sizable fiscal stimulus are supporting global and euro area activity, the near-term economic outlook remains clouded by uncertainty about the resurgence of the pandemic and the rollout of vaccination campaigns. Persistently high rates of coronavirus infection and the associated extension and tightening of containment measures continue to constrain economic activity in the short term. Looking ahead, progress with vaccination campaigns and the envisaged gradual relaxation of containment measures underpin the expectation of a firm rebound in economic activity in the course of 2021. Inflation has picked up over recent months on account of some idiosyncratic and temporary factors and an increase in energy price inflation. At the same time, underlying price pressures remain subdued in the context of significant economic slack and still weak demand. Preserving favorable financing conditions over the pandemic period remains essential to reduce uncertainty and bolster confidence, thereby underpinning economic activity and safeguarding medium-term price stability. Euro area financing conditions have remained broadly stable recently after the increase in market interest rates earlier in the year, but risks to wider financing conditions remain. Against this background, the Governing Council decided to reconfirm its very accommodative monetary policy stance. We will keep the key ECB interest rates unchanged. We expect them to remain at their present or lower levels until we have seen the inflation outlook robustly converge to a level sufficiently close but below 2% within our projection horizon, and such convergence has been consistently reflected in underlying inflation dynamics. We will continue to conduct net asset purchases under the Pandemic Emergency Purchase Programme, also called PEP, with a total envelope of 1,850 billion euros until at least the end of March 22, and, in any case, until the Governing Council judges that the coronavirus crisis phase is over. Since the incoming information confirmed the joint assessment of financing conditions and the inflation outlook carried out at the March monetary policy meeting, the Governing Council expects purchases under the PEP over the current quarter to continue to be conducted at a significantly higher pace than during the first months of the year. We will purchase flexibly according to market conditions and with a view to preventing a tightening of financing conditions that is inconsistent with countering the downward impact of the pandemic on the projected path of inflation. In addition, the flexibility of purchases over time, across asset classes, and among jurisdictions will continue to support the smooth transmission of monetary policy. If favorable financing conditions can be maintained with asset purchase flows that do not exhaust the envelope over the net purchase horizon of the PEP, the envelope need not be used in full. Equally, the envelope can be recalibrated, if required, to maintain favorable financing conditions to help counter the negative pandemic shock to the path of inflation. We will continue to reinvest the principal payments from maturing securities purchased under the PEP until at least the end of 2023. In any case, the future roll-off of the PEP portfolio will be managed to avoid interference with the appropriate monetary policy stance. Net purchases under our Asset Purchase Programme, APP, will continue at a monthly pace of 20 billion euros. We continue to expect monthly net asset purchases under the APP to run for as long as necessary to reinforce the accommodative impact of our policy rates and to end shortly before we start raising the key ECB interest rates. We also intend to continue reinvesting in full the principal payments from maturing securities purchased under the APP for an extended period of time past the date when we start.
Okay, so what really happened there? What did they really say? How are we going to act on that? And what did this really mean for us? So I found Forex Live right now. And Forex Live basically says whatever I heard is that vaccination underpins expectations. This is a more bearish Lagarde. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I remember wrongly from last time. But I do hear her that she's not as positive as she should have been. They are also, from last time, which the last time was a surprise, but this time it's just continuing, that they are continuing to buy bonds on the more aggressively now. Meaning that this can potentially then send the euro down more, because more liquidity right now for euro sends the euro down now, short term, but longer term, maybe within 1 year, we might see even stronger euro. So, and near-term outlook looks cloudy. I understood that, and I saw and I heard that, and I am thinking to myself, really? So if the outlook looks clouded with uncertainty, where does that? It does not go into high degree of uncertainty, but it goes into this box here, which then turns into 1850 on euro. Okay. There was no change on, but there was no intention to change the PEPP, but they weren't to do more aggressively short term, again happening to be around 1850. And we did not hear her talk about CPI though, but I can check out CPI or inflation. The outlook, inflation outlook, robustly converged to level sufficiently to close to but below 2%. Um, okay, so where are you guys? There you are. So it's more dovish. So this would actually send the euro down. So I would then say I will try to look for the outlook on the. You can also see with me, I guess, on the outlook on the inflation. So I've highlighted inflation. So the outlook on inflation outlook carried out by the March monetary policy. So since the incoming information confirmed by the joint assessment on the financing conditions or whatever, is expecting the purchase on the PEP over the current quarter to be continued to be conducted at a significantly higher pace than during the first months of the year. Okay, but not increasing the package, just being more aggressive right now, which I've already said. And so just mentioning inflation to ensure that, yeah, okay, whatever. They don't until it has seen the outlook. So they're not really commenting about it. And it's just like the rates are appropriately to inflation. And it is within the projected whatever. And yeah, so they find a balance, so it's either dovish or it's I think it's probably dovish. I think most of them ticks in here, so that should send the euro down. All right. So did that make sense? So let's go into trading. Let's go into how we should trade now. And let's take her off. Okay, so put on some music again. I guess just take down the volume so you don't guys get blasted. Blasted by my desktop, and there you are, and you're good to go. Okay, great. Did this make sense? Did this help you? Now, it comes all down to what is your outlook for euro? Who is the weaker one, dollar or strength? No, dollar or euro. And I think that's the play we're talking right now, is where we think euro gonna go. So, to be honest, I'm actually a bit surprised that we're still up here. And that we're not down here. It can probably fall down there. But yeah. You're very much welcome. So I now see increased risk of us falling down there. But I'm just wondering why the market sees that I don't see. Why is the market not falling? So other than that, maybe they were already expecting this. But yeah, so we can go to gold, just for wait for euro to settle around a bit more. But still, how do you trade euro on the ECB meeting when absolutely nothing happens? There's no change to that. There's nothing new to that. Your trading does not change just because there's a central bank meeting. You might be taking more profits. You might be more cautious. But I don't know, did I say that price yesterday? That price is still the buy price for today. If we were to go higher. But now, we're still in a bullish trend. We still have intact bullishness on the euro. So then there's nothing else to do then. Like, continue to buy. Well, was it worth the hype? Probably not. But it's still So let's see, just look at pound first. Yeah, because pound is falling hard at the moment. And then euro, euro, pound, euro, pound, euro, pound, euro, pound. Euro pound is vertically up because of pound. So what did pound do though? That is what I'm wondering about. But still, no change. Nothing new. Okay, so maybe I should have said more, but God has apparently said that the risk is tilted to the downside, but they're now more balanced. So if they're more balanced now, yeah. Okay, great. Now we are probably in a better space. Maybe that's why the euro doesn't fall. But yeah, pound is falling. Learn on the go. Very much welcome here. I haven't seen you here before, but you're much welcome. So I have already got out of my pound trade, buy trades. But yeah. So how do you trade this one then? Just because this was supposed to be bearish, right? Well, take away all my drawings. This was supposed to be bearish, right? Isn't that what we said the other day? But this is now rising. But if this is the weekly, this is the monthly, this was the target, this is where I wanted it to go, it didn't go there, and I think I said that was a risk, but we run away, and now it's rising higher again. Okay. Hope you put your stop loss to break even. If you lost in this market, depends on the entry. If you had an entry here, you should be break even. If you had an entry here, that's okay to lose that one, but then you're out. Then you don't do this anymore. Remember, you already knew that you're also going against the trend. You were already counter trend trading. Hello, Ali. Sorry, just turn in. What do you think about the Aussie and New Zealand? Yeah, well, we'll go there. We'll get that through. But yeah, so I don't know what's the reason for pound to fall. Does anyone knew that? So I normally check FX Street and FX Forex Live. Or is there like economic calendar today? I didn't think there was supposed to be news. So what I actually think is happening to pound today is actually what the market believes is gonna happen. Yeah, I don't see anything. So why is pound falling in my eyes, other than just, oh, okay, this is interesting. Latest data, oh, there wasn't CPI, was it? If that is the date, if that is the thing, that is damn good. Okay, it wasn't. So what are you talking about then? Okay. So that is not great. So the quarterly optimism index jumps from 38 to -22 for March, as manufacturers' expectations of rebound rose to the highest almost for 50 years, and now they're going back to negative reading. And okay, so that's probably the news part of it. But what is really the technical trading part of it? If you go to pound dollar, what is the trading worth of it? The trading part of it is that we hit target early. That is the reason why we are falling. And I don't know how many times I've said that to you guys, but this is actually happening in front of your eyes live. It happened 2 weeks ago, it happened this week. So are we now going to start respecting that if we hit target early, that might set up a counter trend? So where do you think it's going to go? Well, I don't know, but we might actually go back to 38. Yeah. So the CPI industrial order expectations just sunk. But yeah, okay. I guess it is what it is then. And they are surveying on manufacturers to rate the level of volume for orders expecting during the next 3 months. Okay. That's pretty bad. Okay. But it's all technical, people. You can look for the news and you can say, oh, it's because of this. But not really, no. Not really, no. Oh, hi, Learner to Go. Welcome. Well, yeah, okay. It's just that I didn't recognize your name, but anyways, welcome. So how do you trade euro pound then? I'll probably get out. If you didn't sell dollar, pound dollar, then okay. But if you go to Aussie, I'm not out yet, am I? No, I'm not out. So first of all, for this week, 77 area as a buy price, 76 something, 77, and on the open now, is this the buy price again? I don't like that. I hate that kind of price action. I guess it can go higher, but it is vulnerable at the moment. Chief, is it time to buy gold now? Well, didn't you buy it, bro? That was your price, bro. You told me. You said 81 and you got it. You got your buy price, bro. Why are you running to me like it's in the buy price? It's at 1786, bro. And I told you to be there at New York Open. It's like half an hour ago, bro. Oh. But anyways, so I don't like that turn of event down there. It can be harmless, to be honest, but I'm currently break even in these areas. I might be kicked out, but I don't care. Yeah, and then you set your order to 81, didn't you? You said MT1. So, you know, don't come for me if you're trying to buy a gold. You put it one tick above me, and then you're like, cool. But yeah, if you didn't get it, you didn't get it. Don't care. Like, well, it was an attempt, right? It was an attempt. So yeah. Other than that, I don't like that, but it's still a buy. It's still bullish. Okay. It doesn't mean that it can go lower. It just means that it's currently not pushing higher. That's all. So yeah, it's going into more like a neutral zone more than anything else. Okay. But it can go higher. New Zealand, it was much better earlier today, but it's still very much bullish. Though it has not been down to this price yet. Buy. Yeah, maybe. As long as it's above support, at support on the open, it's still a buy, but I think I'll just wait for this one to see how it goes. Because if this one drops now, you have your stop loss here, and then you're just waiting for this one to turn back higher again from 71. So you're just taking, not cautiously, I don't want to be talking cautious all the time. Cautious is not always my word. I want to be awesome. So, yeah. Okay. That's the buy price. Coming back down again. Yeah, okay. Still a buy price. Still good. Still okay. Alright. But yeah, pound is falling. Oh my. Pound is falling. What will we do? How is the music today? People love is complaining at least, so that's great. Hardik, did you understand my joke in the end today? about changing a ringtone? Okay, so here we are. What else did you guys want me to go through? I have gone through the ECB. Euro has not been falling, so it's still a buy, by the way. And as we're still above buy price, it's okay. Now the question becomes, do you fear it falling? Yes or no? If you fear Euro falling, about changing... I didn't tell you. I didn't tell it to you. I told it to Nan. I told it to my wife. Oh, I didn't tell that. Okay. So, what's the analysis? What's the takeaway? Okay. First of all, we have support. Oh yeah, pound Aussie. You can do pound Aussie in very fast. Okay, very fast. You buy at... No, you didn't. Okay. Okay, maybe this is explicit content. Maybe nobody wants to... Nobody likes me for saying this, but okay, I will do it. Okay, ready? Okay, that's an honest entry. It's very high. This was your entry, and this was your entry. Now it comes back down again. You should be break even down here. I don't know what I said to you guys over the weekend, but do you remember? I do remember having something saying about this is a buy price. So right now, it's failed higher high, higher low. So you should be out. Yeah. And I don't trade pound Aussie, and I'm not saying, oh, it's all your own fault. No, but you have increased risk on crosses. They do weird things. They don't necessarily follow market structure because it's other things. This is just a byproduct. You're not. It's like you're buying a horse. No, you want to buy a horse, or you want to play on the horse, in the horse races, but you buy shares in the person sitting on it. Maybe, yeah, but it's still whatever the horse does. The horse is the main product, which is the dollar pairs, dollar against something. That's the main products, and then this one's just side things, like bacon. Bacon's not the main product. Bacon's just waste. And then they just made it into something they can do. Sausages. It's just waste product that is, put into something new. But that's the main. The main is the steak, the entrecôte, and the the medallion, right? Are you ready? So I'll be answering if nobody is already ready for the jokes. I'm not going to give any jokes to nobody who doesn't want it. So, GJ. I know you guys love GJ. So my analysis here is... Yeah, probably did. Okay. Okay. So, since Euro just shut up... Yeah, you did. Of course you did. So when is the there? Okay, then the move here. Yeah, I can take it there. So since it's just set up, just for the fun of it, I'm gonna have an entry around. If it ever comes down here again, I will take it. If it ever comes down to 20.56, give or take, I will take it. But yeah. So, the joke was, what was it? Come on, bro. Come on. Think fast. Can you say that the same as? No, I can't say that. Okay, I can say it fast. Can you say that the same thing? Can you say that this is just two same things? That bleaching that where the sun never shines is the same thing as changing your ringtone? Is it the same thing to bleach where the sun never shines? Is the same thing as changing your ringtone? She laughed. She laughed. So yeah. That's kind of my jokes though. They're getting more and more crazier by the day, by the way. So currently I have a pending order here, so we shall see if it goes. Who is messaging me now? Nobody laughed? Okay, oh well, cool. I will take it later. No laughing? Nothing? Okay. What else next? What's next? Yeah, so G, you should be out of your G order. That's just my personal opinion though, nothing else than that. Pound is turning lower, Euro is more dovish, but apparently that sends Euro up today, so that's pretty funny. But do you remember a couple of things in this life? This, people, is the target for the month. Here. 21. Is this the target for the month? Yeah. 21, 27, 21, 26. So yeah, great. We are. I guess that's the goal in the end. We can do the XY. I said selling 91.50 and it's still valid. Okay. Yeah, what else? So the analysis that we are so far doing is we said sell dollar in May. How's that going for you? Fantastic. Oh, fantastic. Pretty much fantastic. So we have gone down. What is it now? 200 pips, give or take. And we haven't gone down to 90.50 yet, but we are on track. So yeah, we are on track. We are on track. So if you are new today, is there anyone new today? So if there's anyone new today, I want to talk to you. I want to give you I want to have a talk with you for the free Zoom meeting with me, talking about your trading or life for that matter. But yeah, so today is a giveaway. So if you're here today and you want a Zoom meeting with me to improve your trading, you're good to go. Nah, I couldn't even write trading. Every day is a new experience. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, free. Yeah, bro. When were you supposed? You were supposed to talk to me, bro. Should we just end this live and have a bro chat? We're supposed to, you have tried for 24 hours now to have a chat with me for 1 hour. You know, I understand you're busy. So yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. And DXY has not sent the USD CAD lower. New Zealand is still somewhere in between. Nothing new there. Nothing new here. Euro is going higher. Let's monitor that one a bit more. I said 56, I think it was. Yeah, give or take there. In 1 hour. Just finishing some work and you will be back in 1 hour. So I will call you at 6. Which 6 is that? So I will just Google your your time zone. Time in your country. Time in your country, it says in 1 hour. Okay, so it's 4 p.m. Okay, great. I can do that. I've been there for 1 hour soon, so yeah, pretty good. So for those who have pressed this like button today, I do appreciate everyone who has done that. Even though if you haven't, I do appreciate if you haven't. But I would impression if you did. Other than that, YouTube knows that this is quality content that I have tried to give you an explanation of what is really happening with the ECB. The market reaction is not necessarily what we are. Well, wait. The market reaction is not necessarily the same thing as what the central bank wants the market to do. They are not exclusively the same. If the central bank wants something to fall, it might even rise just to get better prices so it can fall next week. The other thing is that I also want to check out is are we going higher so we can go reach target and go back down again? Yes. What's up? Who is that? Sensile? What's up? Just do it. Is that a good one? Yeah, pretty good. Okay, people. Price is coming back down to entry. Is it entry now? I will do trade there. Let's do these. I have to actually put it in. I forgot to do that. Euro. And then 56. So it's 61 at the moment. So let's go to there, and then we go to market execution. No. Buy limit, and then we have one at 2056. Stop loss at 20. 2030. 2030 maybe? Yeah. Target is 2120. Great. For those who heard that, that was entry. That was I put ordering. Phonetics, say it like you say it. All right. Okay. What else is there to be done? What else is there to be done? What else should we do? Zanzele! I hope you're not delayed, bro. Alright. Going back to gold. What did gold do? Gold went back up again. It went down to 80. So if you didn't get your entry in that then, bro, like if you guys If you guys didn't get the 1781 entry on gold, I don't know what to do with you guys. If that's really what you want to do, you had the opportunity twice. And that said 1780 to Hardik earlier today, and it went to 1780.18. I think that's pretty well within the boundaries. Yeah, but also it is the buy price for today. No, sorry, S1 for today. And yes, it's lower than what I wanted to, but it's still in conjunction with higher lows. It's still on the way up. Okay. And it's at the R1. No, R1's here. It's at the 4-hour 21. So as you can see here before on the 4-hour 21, this is the reaction around there. So if you're holding this, great. It's a 4-hour though, but yeah. So it's used as support. That's still an opportunity if you want to take it. Yeah, I'm entry on euro. But yeah, why did I do that, really? That's just stupid. But anyways, okay. So now it can fall. Did I just violate my own rules without checking before? Okay, whatever. I never should do that. I should always do that first. That's late, that's me. Dang it. Well, now you just realize it's stupid, right? That's what you should do, and then you should be avoid being in here at all costs, and here I am. Is dollar strength just a midweek reversal? Also, this is a good double bottom though, bro, but I can also turn lower. So it's not bullish. There is no dollar strength at the moment. It's just weakness because it hasn't made a higher high yet, so it's nowhere to be found, bro. All right. Anyone who's new here today, I haven't seen anyone subscribing, so if you feel like subscribing, that would be great. I would just be running after you with all the help of I can, but you know, it is what it is. Aussie is falling, pound is falling, New Zealand is falling, Canadian dollar is rising. Okay, Aussie yen is falling, Canadian is range, Euro yen is gone up to a high, pound yen is falling, New Zealand yen is in a range. Okay. Right. Whatever. One of my greatest fears for April is for this one to turn lower and continuing lower. That this is just the top. We didn't get further this month, and then we do that. Like we have had the move we wanted, and yeah, the rest is history. There's two targets on gold. Target number one is, that was, it's either 2000 or, where's the other one? 1810. You're still short what? Oh yeah, Donald maybe? As it seems like it's coming to an end, this dollar, not end, but like it's struggling at the moment, the dollar weakness. But we haven't like, we don't have any reversal yet, so it's not bullish, right? This is good to see as a buyer, but there is no higher high here. And even though if we come up to 91.50 again, it's still the sell price, because it's still below this line. This is real the line in the sand, right? We haven't got that yet, so until then I'm still a bear. So this is the bear area. Let's do that in pink, maybe. Yeah, still bearish. You available, Harold? You're welcome. I love when people Google how to speak in a region, though, because nobody does that. So yeah, thank you, Harold. Not many do that, so thank you, Harold. Appreciate it. Alright, so the conclusion for today is that the ECB meeting minutes, or the ECB meeting, was more dovish than I expected it to be. They are probably the same as in March, but the market edged up instead of going down. In my view, that can mean two things. We're just on the same track, or this could lead to euro-dollar falling soon, like after we hit some targets. Like buyers are reluctant to give up what they already are on the track to. So yeah, okay, that's kind of how things went. The other thing on the institutional side for the euro, and the April ECB meeting is not expected to bring in new headlines, and surely it did. This is earlier from today. I will have to find somewhere else then. That is about new. There is nothing new here. Naivel, okay. And the Euro-USD pair peaked Thursday at 20.58, holding the nearby as European Central Bank left it unchanged, which is widely expected, which is okay. I also expected that. Bulls are waiting for the boost from Lagarde, and the US jobless claims for the week is coming soon. Yeah, so still bullish. And the and it's like to post advances above 2080, which is what we like, what we want to do. Another thing then is that Euro USD regains traction following the god. That's just a market reaction. ECB left it unchanged, nothing else. Said the risk to medium term looks more balanced. So I picked up it to be more bearish, and they picked up to be more balanced. So some ears are not right, maybe mine are not right, okay? But if they are more balanced, if that is actually the likely outcome, then your dollar should go up. That is a positive move. That's a positive thing. Kyron asks about gold. I have done gold many times throughout the day now in this live session. But yeah, so we have dollar bullishness. Here we have dollar euro falling. Okay, fine. Gold is falling. Nat gas is rising. Gold. We were supposed to do gold. Okay. So I said today was around the buyer price, and stop loss should be around 70, I think. Down here. If it comes down here, I am definitely not liking that anymore. So yeah. Okay. I don't know what you like. What do you mean? We should subscribe to Kiji. What is Kiji? And I'll probably kick you out. Have a good day. Arctic likes this. Arctic. Well, well, we all are wrong and right sometimes, but personal grudge. That's all. It was supposed to fall. It was supposed to fall. This one was supposed to rise. Ah. Okay. Great. Anyone else? Have a good day. I see you tomorrow, maybe? Maybe? We shall see. Cheers, mate.